Hi guys, I'm Rick. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making beef and cabbage stew. Alright, I'm starting out here with my 8-quart pressure cooker, and I'm putting a little bit of vegetable oil in there, about 2 or 3 tablespoons. And I have a little over a 1 pound package of chopped beef cubes, stew cubes. I'm going to go ahead and add that in. You could also do this in a Dutch oven, but it would have to slow cook for a while. I'm going to brown all this beef up in here so it's golden brown, and then I'm going to drain off this excess grease. Alright, my beef is brown and I drained off the grease. Now I'm going to add in some salt. I'm only going to add in about a teaspoon for now because I'm sure I'll be putting more in later. I'm going to add in some pepper, about a half teaspoon. I'm going to throw in 1 bay leaf. And I'm going to add in 4 cups of water. This is filtered water. Now I'm going to put my lid on here, and I'm going to bring this up to pressure, and I'm going to pressure cook it for 10 minutes to cook that beef. Alright, this is done pressure cooking. I released my steam, and I'm going to add more water to this. I think I'm going to add 4 more cups of water. Let me turn my heat on here. Now I'm going to start adding my beef base to this. I could also use beef broth. I'm going to add roughly about a teaspoon for each cup of water. And I'd say there's about 7 cups in there because about 1 evaporated out while it was steaming. Alright, I added in 7 teaspoons of that beef base. Now I'm going to give this a taste to see if it's flavored enough. That tastes good, it just needs a little more salt. So I'm going to add in like another teaspoon of salt. And we'll taste that and see how it is. Let me knock this salt off the spoon. See, that tastes good. I'm going to add a little more pepper in there. Okay, now while I'm waiting for this to come up to boil, I'm going to add in my vegetables. I have 1 large onion here I diced up. I have 4 red skin potatoes that are unpeeled, medium size. I'm going to add them in. You could also use regular potatoes. I had these left over. I won't use them. I have 4 carrots and 2 stalks of celery that I sliced up. They're going in. And I have a half of a large head of cabbage that I shredded. I'm going to add that in. And this lettuce will all cook down. And I also wanted to add my beef cubes. I let them sit out to get room temperature. That'll make them more tender before I cook them. And like I said, this cabbage will cook down, so there's no worries there. And if you don't have a pressure cooker, you would do this in a Dutch oven and let it simmer for about 2.5 hours. But it's much quicker in a pressure cooker. All right, I'm going to close this up. Oh, one more thing I forgot. I'm also going to add in 1 beef bouillon cube and tuck that down in there. That'll give a different, add to the beef flavor and give a different beef flavor. So I'm going to close this up now, and I'm going to bring it up to pressure, and I'm going to pressure cook it for 5 minutes to give those vegetables a head start. Alright, this is done pressure cooking. Like I said, I left it go for 5 minutes to give these vegetables a head start. I'm going to give it a stir here. Now I'm going to add in 1 8-ounce can of tomato sauce to this, and I'm going to stir that through. Piece of cabbage on my spoon. Alright, now I am going to simmer this on low to finish cooking off that cabbage, and that shouldn't take long. Alright, my stew is done. I left it simmer for about 15 minutes. And I use a pressure cooker pot as a regular pot. Left the lid off. So let's go ahead and serve up a dish and let you see what it looks like. Alright, there you have it. Beef and cabbage stew. Give this a try. I think you'll like it. And until next time, I'll see you.